welcome to the Queen's Blades, a Tales in the Valiant actual play show set in the Eberron campaign world. Mia, what happened last time?
Stop it. Taliesin was cool. Murray got some information about gibberish, and Trifton struggled. Thank you, Casey. Yes. Taliesin completed his mission, headed to the Red Herring, had to deal with a Saugan bartender, and is getting sauced while waiting. Murray ran into Lucan Stellos, member of the Royal Eyes, gave him a little shade eye, decided he was cool, and Lucan didn't recognize the armor that Murray showed him, but looked at the spell book, said it's a summoning ritual, and included a cipher used by the spies, but the code was either gibberish or changed since he last used it. And suddenly out drops a paper envelope with the name of an inn on it, and Lucan basically says, this is a trap. Don't go to the inn unless you want to get trapped, basically. This is how I'm wrapping this up in this moment. And then Trifton messed every single interaction up. Tied up the dude.
They were delightful.
Yes.
Trifton made choices.
Yeah.
Trifton made choices. Correct. That were all very aggressive and ended poorly. Decided to hold the priest dude on a rope, and then got ambushed by some other person who basically shoved Trifton against the wall, knocked them down, and then Trifton just decided to swim away. Got to a gate that was locked, could not open it up, then wound up calling out to guards who came over, and they went to lock Trifton up, and Trifton said no, and that is where we are.
That is where we are.
Here we are.
For those of you who are keeping track,
yes.
Currently, the task dice for Murray, the task die is at a 1. For Trifton, the task die is at a 2, and the available time is at a 1. So Trifton, here's how this is going to go. 2 run-of-the-mill guards are going to try and are planning to cuff you. You have the ability to get the drop on them. However, you have essentially 1 turn of actions. If you can't solve this in that turn of actions, then when you act, they will shout for help, and other guards will run over here, and you will certainly become arrested. So, that's the situation.
Okay.
And it's your turn.
May I ask, my brain was slightly jumbled last time because
it was late.
And it was also failure upon failure.
The dice were very mean to you.
Shiv told me I need to view the dice as fellow storytellers. So I need to sort of have a relationship with them and say, hey, help me tell this story. Blurp. What is happening in the distance again? I did not recap that. With in the distance, yeah.
So what's happening out on the water is there are some boats out on the water that were signaling. And you know that they were essentially waiting for an all clear signal to come ashore. And those are the reinforcements that Zara sent for.
Okay.
Additionally, in the distance over on the docks, there are guards on patrol within shouting distance.
Okay. So is it the case that either if the reinforcements don't get the all clear signal, they
will not land.
They will not land, and so we will be left without. So I would like to attempt to evade the, I'm not even going to take the dice out tonight. Evade the handcuffing.
Okay, so one of the guards is collecting the weapons you tossed through the grate. The other one is moved behind you to shackle your hands, and Trifton does what?
Trifton also managed to successfully hide the ceremonial dagger.
This is true.
Up their sleeve. Positioning. What is one standing in front of me? Yeah.
One's behind you. The other one is, I don't know, a few feet away, picking up the stuff that you threw on the ground outside the grate.
The one, that person is trying to handcuff me from behind?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna cuff your hands behind your back.
All right. So Trifton would like to whip around quickly and attempt to knock the guard out without killing them.
Okay.
So sort of whip around and potentially try to get the guard in an embrace and maybe choke him out.
Okay.
What do I do? What do I roll? What terrible thing do I have to do?
Sounds like you're going to attack the guard.
I don't have to do
describe it in lots of different ways,
okay.
But it sounds like your plan is to knock the guard unconscious. And since you primarily fight with your fists and limbs, you're pretty well equipped to theoretically do that.
All right. So that's not that's just a regular punchy aggressive attack. Can I do that without meaning to kill?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can essentially always declare an attack to be non-lethal. There are certain circumstances where, like, I don't know that you can cast fireball non-lethally,
okay,
or shoot someone with a crossbow bolt non-lethally, but yeah, you can absolutely punch someone non-lethally.
And I do have stunning strike, so if I succeed, I can spend a technique point to attempt to stun.
This is true.
Until the end of my next turn. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. Well, that buys you time.
All right, Mia, just do it. What do I do? Punchy. Where's the punchy button? Where's the unarmed? Monk unarmed strike. There we go. I'm terrified. 18 plus 6 is 24.
Okay. 24 absolutely hits this guard's AC. Well and beyond. So go ahead and roll damage, and then you're going to use Stunning Strike?
Yes.
Okay. So go ahead and roll damage.
7 bludgeoning.
Nice. All right. And then he needs to make a...
Oh, that was a critical roll too, by the way.
What?
The hit was critical because it was a 1d4 plus 3. I rolled a 4 plus 3.
Oh, yeah, you rolled the max number on the die. Yes.
Yeah, sorry.
No, that's okay.
Oh God, what?
All right, he rolled a natural 1 on his resistance, so he is stunned. So this guard is stunned for this round, as well as being really, really thoroughly punched. So you whip around, punch this guard in just the right spot, and he is gasping for breath and reeling and unable to react. Then, so that's 1 attack. You have 2.
Yep.
There's still a guard.
Yep.
Who probably hears you punch his friend and is like standing up and turning towards you as in a sort of, what was that?
Yep.
What
Sorry, just real quick. Blah. I click a technique point, correct?
Yes.
For the stun. Okay. So I'm going to close the distance and attempt to do the same thing.
All right. Importantly, you cannot use stunning strike more than once per turn.
That's okay. I at least want to go run and grab.
Sure.
The idea would be to...
You can still punch. Like, that's still allowed, but...
I don't want him to be able to use my weapons.
Sure.
So,
certainly.
Run and attempt another punch right on the button again.
Sure.
Okay. Let's go. Okay. I hit the correct thing. Sorry. I thought I did the wrong thing. So I got a 16.
16 does hit.
God. All right. So I'll do my damage. Nope. Ignore this. That was the wrong button.
It looks like the right button.
Oh, no, it was the right button.
Yeah.
What a mess. 6.
Okay. So he is badly hurt. He's reeling, but he's not unconscious yet. So you still have a bonus action. You still have a move.
Yep. Okay. Is my rope gone?
I think so. Yes. Because it was tied to the other guy.
This is stupid. No, I can't do that.
You, as a monk, you can attack again as a bonus action. Like, that is one of your abilities.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. So you got a bonus action. You got to move.
And he's not stunned?
He's not stunned.
I'm so sorry this is taking so long. It just feels so important.
I mean, this is succeed or you get arrested, basically.
Dang it. All right. He's been punched, but he still has my weapons in his hands?
I mean, he's reeling, so he's not holding things very well, but he is, he was gathering up your stuff.
If I tried to stab with the ceremonial knife,
what
would that be?
That would be a
violence.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, that would be probably lethal. But if by stab you meant stab,
I did.
But that would be the same attack as like your short sword.
Okay.
Although it would be a D4 instead of a D6.
Okay.
Although, with your martial arts ability, which is the thing that lets you attack as a bonus action, you can only do that with your unarmed strikes.
I'm sorry. Explain that.
Feature you have. Mm-hmm.
Yep. So I unarmed strike. Would my horns be considered unarmed?
Yeah, that's unarmed.
All right. Oh, I guess there's no separate roll for horns, is there?
Yeah, you have horns on your weapons, armor, and tools thing.
Right there, Mia. Okay, so yep, we're gonna do the horns because if I hit, then that's a 1d6 plus 3. It's more. Here we go. 18 plus 6. That's a 24.
That most certainly hits.
Oh,
back to backs.
1d6 plus 3. Can I use a luck point to add to that?
You don't need to.
I hit by 4. Really?
Yep. Yes. Ye Olde Guard has 8 hit points. City Militia are not heroes. They're just dudes.
Okay.
So yes. So you punch him, and while he's still recovering, you headbutt him, and he just goes down. He just goes out like a light.
Okay.
The other guard is still up, but he can't do anything because he's stunned, and so he's like, I don't know. I'm kind of imagining like you like punched him in the solar plexus and he's lost his wind. And so he's kind of trying to go like,
And now all I have left is movement.
all you have is movement, although you'll get another turn because he can't act because he's stunned.
With movement.
So you can go again.
Yep. So like just right now.
Yeah. His turn is spent going.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's run. I still don't have any rope. Or a gag. I'm in it now. Forget it. We're gonna go back to him and we will go for the unarmed strike again. No,
Sweet.
I get the third if I use an unarmed. Okay. Forget it. Unarmed strike. I'm sorry. Here we go. Do I have to declare whether I need to use a luck point?
You have to declare the number so that our viewers can.
I'm so sorry. 17. I can't stand it. That was a 17
hits.
Okay. I'm a mess. Unarmed strike, 1d4 plus 3. That was a 1. That's
that guy has 1 hit point and he goes down.
Okay.
So, as much as you felt a lot of anxious and felt like that was a mess, what it had to have looked like was like some Daredevil stuff. Because this guy touches your hand and then you spin and there's just pop, 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 pop. And then there's you standing there and a couple of guards lying unconscious on the shore.
Nailed it.
Thank you for reflavoring that.
Nice.
Is there a bush nearby? Is there an alcove, a corner, someplace I can drag the bodies?
Well, there's a tunnel.
Oh, right. Shoving them in. Yes, please. If it is possible, I would like to drag the two of them, just chuck them into the tunnel.
Sure. Yeah, you set them over to one side in the tunnel.
Okay.
Now that you have a key, you can open the grate as you please and relock it if you wish to.
All right. And Trifton will have wanted to pick up all their weapons again. And the goal will be to get to, I don't know that we established where Trifton had to go to make the who believe everything's clear sound. So
it's exactly how the horn is.
So what I would like is from Trifton you took out the guards. That reduces your D6 to a 1.
Oh my goodness.
I would like a stealth check from Trifton to sneak over and like grab a lantern that get a hold of a lantern that one of the guards dropped and sort of do the necessary signaling without drawing the attention of the watch on the docks.
Sounds good. Stealth. Here we go. I would like, that was a 7 total. I have 2 luck points.
Okay.
If I use 2 of them, I could potentially get
you could get a D6.
Which would bring it up to 13, and that may not be it. Okay.
It's a risk.
No, I don't like your face about this. I don't think a 13 is gonna make it.
Okay.
Oh my God. I don't know what to do. You know what? If I find out I'm wrong, then it'd be worse. So I'm using both luck points. I'm rolling the D6.
Okay.
Where the heck is the roll a D6? I got it. Okay, roll. It's a critical hit. It was a 6. Didn't do it, did it?
So.
Oh, God.
So the DC that I have set for all of this, for all of these checks was a 15.
Oh, yeah.
You're at a 13.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. What?
I thought it was a 15. I thought it was.
What could it cost you to push that up another 2?
I mean, I have a thought.
I'm happy to hear it.
Well, I was thinking they'd get the message, but I would get caught.
Ah. Okay.
Sort of like
I'm
they'd
sold
be
on
able
that.
to. Okay.
Yeah.
Does that actually work?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what happens here is you start signaling, and about the point that you see the countersign out on the water, you hear one of the guards shout in a way that indicates that they notice the flashing light and the fact that their companions haven't come back in a bit. And so you know right now that if those guards come over to you, they'll see the other blades coming ashore.
Mm-hmm.
And so the only way for the other blades to get ashore safely is for you to not be in front of this grate when those guards get to you.
Mm-hmm.
So you pitched me the idea that you get caught. How does
Yep.
that happen?
Okay, so my thought is I leave the key in the grate.
Mhm.
I somehow like wave my hands and point in a direction. Maybe I no, I don't have any light or anything on me, we decided.
Well, you're holding one of their lanterns now, so you do have a lantern.
Oh yeah. If you think this is reasonable, give him a little wave, maybe put the lantern down by the grate, leave the key in the door, and then dash in the other direction, getting the attention of the guards, moving in the opposite direction, having them chase after me.
Okay, so essentially you're dashing towards the guards.
In my brain, it is different. But whatever direction.
If you run away from the guards along the shore, the guards will have to run toward the grate to chase you.
Yes, then toward the guards. Here we go.
Okay.
I still have my weapons though, so
you do. So you rush towards the guards.
Yes.
Making noise and waving your arms. The guards see you and raise the alarm. And the local watch, who's been here shutting down the port, along with some of the Knights of Thrain who have been on duty supervising them, start running towards the sound of the alarm. And the only question I have for you,
yeah,
because this is the offer you made to get the blades ashore.
Yep.
Does Trifton allow themselves to be taken, or does Trifton get beaten senseless in order to be taken in the process of resisting arrest?
Oh, that second one sounds fun. Oh, I mean, so here's what's going through Trifton's head. We had just gotten a dressing down. And my thought is it's going to look worse if Trifton creates another kerfuffle. Will it reflect more poorly on Diani? Either. No. Yeah. No. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think given the purpose behind this, I think the dressing down was more what was the point of openly attacking the cardinal in the cathedral?
Yep.
Not necessarily that you desired to punch Closen in the face.
Okay. All right, then let's go. We're gonna berserk. We're gonna fight.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah, you throw yourself into the cops essentially who are running towards you, and are just closed in on by a whole lot of City Watch and Knights of Thrain.
Effective distraction.
The scene shifts.
Oh, good.
Murray.
Mm-hmm.
You have left behind Lucan and are headed over to the Red Herring. As you are approaching the cross street for the Red Herring, you see walking down the street a group of silver shields. The person walking in the lead you recognize as Andri Escaliendro, a duelist in mostly black with a finely plumed hat, looking ever so much more moody as the light has begun to fail. And he and his men are striding down the street, pausing at every lighted business and checking inside before coming back outside and moving on down the street. At this rate, they will eventually reach the Red Herring.
Oh. I am outside the Red Herring. I am not inside yet.
You are outside. Yes.
Are they between me and the Red Herring? Or
not yet.
Okay. I mean, Philip, I hate to be me.
I personally really enjoy that you're you.
Yeah. Thirded.
I'd really like to do a cat laser again.
Okay. Sure.
Because I want to distract them to run in and grab Taliesin.
Sure.
So am I correct that I am closer to the Red Herring than they are?
Yes, you're essentially across the street from the Red Herring.
Okay, and they're coming down
yeah.
the street towards it.
Yeah.
And they don't see me. They're just checking
Haven't
businesses.
seen you yet. Yeah, they're stopping and checking businesses. You are either in an alley or on a rooftop or however you would like to say you're positioned as you've been making your way this direction.
Probably alley. It would be super cool if Murray could climb, but boy, can she not. Okay, then scratch that. I want to do entangle, and I want to grasp as many as I can into the doorway that they're currently in. So vines spring out from that.
Okay, I like this. Very good. And your goal is to catch as many of them in this
Correct.
as possible.
Correct.
Cool.
Catch as many as possible, distracting those that are caught and those that are not, to dash across the way.
Give me let's just say a perception check to time it and just see what portion of this patrol you managed to catch.
Maybe the dice will be nice to us tonight. That's a 25 perception check.
Let's go.
Wow.
Let's go.
Awesome. Okay. So yeah, this is about perfect. They go in. One of them stays outside, standing by the door. You hear lots of ruckus inside, and then you are able to kind of suss that they are now about to emerge through the door, and right then, you go. And so I need to make some strength checks.
Strength, yes.
And it is a 14, if I recall correctly.
It is. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll just grab the right number of d20s instead of rolling a bunch of times. Okay. Oh man. All right. Awesome. So what you got is a patrol that is led by Andri, and he has 4 silver shields following him along. The silver shield by the door, since, like, I don't know, the vines start to grow out the door, and he notices just in time, and like throws himself clear. You hear the shouts of the other 3 silver shields, who are all finding themselves suddenly wrapped and tangled in vines, as well as the loud, gravelly cursing of Andri as he sees this. A moment later, do you wait to see it a moment later? What does Murray do as soon as she sees that this has pretty effectively worked?
She dashes.
Okay.
She's gotten their attention and she's running inside.
Yeah. So Taliesin, the door flies open and Murray bursts in. What's Taliesin doing?
He is just at a table in the back entertaining a card game that he is not taking very seriously. He's just anteing and then enjoying being in the back, but he was facing the door, so he sees Murray make their dramatic entrance.
Murray, you burst in, you see Taliesin sitting at a table playing cards. Presumably with a drink.
She is running to that table, digging in her pockets, pulls out a handful of coins, puts them on the table. We gotta go. Grabs his elbow and leads them back. Is there a back door?
Sure.
Taliesin goes with no argument, but does want to clarify he was winning. I didn't owe the table anything. You just paid them to pay me. Does
Taliesin attempt to scoop up his winnings as he goes?
No, this was just for fun.
Yeah.
He's messing with the drunken sailors at the pub.
Yeah, out on the street in front, a chair crashes through the shop's window, and Andri comes out.
Was that for us?
And begins trying to hack the vines clear of his comrades. But you two go out the back of the pub.
Andri and some silver shields are checking door-to-door businesses. They are caught up at the moment, but we shouldn't be here when they come in.
They? I don't know why they would be around this area. That's very surprising. We are missing one, though. Yes? Trifton is...
Right. We need to be able to see whenever they get here and stop them from...
I don't mean to be correcting. This is all while we're moving, yeah?
Right.
Sure, yeah.
I don't mean to be correcting, but you are late. How late should we allow for them to be before we assume forward is the motion?
Oh, that's a great question. probably this late. Maybe we should head towards the. This is the appropriate lateness.
Yes.
Let's head towards the docks. See if we can intercept them.
Oh, towards the dock. I was thinking we return back.
Well, we don't want them to walk into this, right? If they're heading back this way and they're late, then
I can't argue that logic. Yes. I desperately want to, though.
okay.
How far are we? I don't have my map. We are on the opposite side, right?
Where are you trying to go?
If we were to go to the docks.
You can head towards the docks.
Because the bar was said to be set near the docks.
Sort of.
I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought that's where
I
we
don't
were.
know
Yeah.
why I had thought
Yep.
in my mind that Trifton was due south. Okay.
In my head, we were in the same quarter of the city.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Yeah.
I had left before I learned the specifics. Do you know exactly where they were headed?
The docks.
Right. Okay.
You do.
I do.
You guys were aware of Elid Thane, which is the name of the priest that Trifton was supposed to go meet.
Okay, so we were aware of where
That's
they were
right,
going to meet.
That's right. We divided the tasks
Yeah.
up and I left. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. I do remember. Yeah. This way.
Okay. Taliesin's going to follow here.
Okay.
Murray will confidently lead.
Awesome. Let me have a stealth check from both of you as you cross town towards the shrine.
I'm going to go ahead and roll my real die here.
Real die roll.
Yep. That'll be a 19 for me.
Yes, let's go.
Yes.
Nice. Same. To a
Dang.
27.
Well, see, mine was 19 after I added. You just went big.
Okay, so the two of you very effectively and very quietly make your way across town towards the little shrine, little dockside shrine that is manned by Elid Thane. Do you make any attempt to enter secretly? Do you just go through the front door? What is the approach that y'all make?
Colin, please. I don't want to dictate anything for your character, but the way that I picture this is like Murray is overly cautious, right? Like she's hiding in the shadows and she's like giving the silent signals around every corner, and like Taliesin is just like walking in the street.
Taliesin is going to walk and follow you every time you like go between cover, and he will just like saunter in between them, following, but not giving the concern that you do.
No, but Uri's like against the wall. Like
When you peek your head, Taliesin stands out around the corner.
right.
I see clear. Do you see clear? So how do you want to approach the door?
So I Murray is attempting to be stealthy in this, right? She's hiding, in the doorway, checking, attempting to make a quiet approach.
Okay. But we are going through the front door?
Yeah.
All right.
What's that like?
So you open the door and step into an empty chapel.
Hello? Well,
A moment. And a somewhat disheveled looking cleric comes around. He's He's not dressed in in the usual cleric's attire. He seems to be just sort of in street clothes. You can tell that his hair is wet, and he's barefoot. Comes around. Sees, apologies with the city on lockdown. I was not expecting further guests.
Oh, I anticipate we interrupted your bathing. Apologies. Further guests.
A manner of speaking. How can I be of service to you?
You said further guests this evening. I believe one of our compatriots may have been another guest of yours this evening. Came through. Oh, yes, that would be them, I fear. Yes.
You're friends with a...
apologies in advance, yes?
A tall shifter with antlers.
Quite so.
Yes.
Yes.
Right. Well, what do you want then?
Mary, how much time have we for tact, or shall we just with actual useful words?
Yes, not much time.
Very well. We are.
Here's a donation. She just pulls out some coins.
What is your side job? Because you are throwing money this afternoon. I simply must speak on a raise. Yes, I don't
everyone
know
drinks theirs.
what our I had one drink, voice of God in this chapel. You were there the entire time. I don't know what our compatriot told you, but I would imagine it was not filled with details. We were attempting to help on behalf of the Queen's Blades and to gain entry into the city for our reinforcements, which are out in the harbor. Was that successful? Did they alienate our relationship with you in the process?
Threatened, tied me up, and made me lead them down into a smuggler's tunnel.
Trifton was here, in fact. Well, apologies. Do you know, did they carry on? Why are you wet and why are they not here?
I have no idea. Last I saw, they were in the sewer.
In this... Oh.
Okay. But
where would that
you're
sewer
okay
lead to? Oh,
now?
right, yes. Concern for our
I
fellow.
was rescued.
Cheers. Were you also in the sewer tied up?
Yes.
Misery. Do you have more money to give the man? Because it seems this would be the
I do. That
appropriate
sounds
time.
like an awful evening. Trifton is great. You should interact with them in another capacity at a different time. And Murray hands over another.
When they get stressed, they
coins.
let the horns do the thinking, and it's not who they really are. Now, where...
They're a very good fighter.
Oh, I hope
I'm
you
sorry.
don't know that
Not the point.
firsthand.
Right.
Assuming they carried on forward, how many routes of forward would they have been from where you saw them last?
Quite a few. I don't know if they reached the outlet I was leading them towards when I left them.
Right. Would you like to continue your journey to that outlet and see with us? I don't mean to be pushy. There is quite a serious time constraint on us. We are attempting to work to secure the safety of the area following the attack today that caused the lockdown.
That's good information. Yeah.
Your companion essentially just threatened to assault me and then led me down into the tunnel until a associate of mine liberated me. Your friend wasn't interested in staying to talk and dove into the sewer and swam off. And I let them.
Yes, I would imagine so.
And thank you.
Anyway, so for the good of the land, as I was saying, we are in need of completing the task, whether they've done so or not. We must assure.
At this point, there's a fairly loud thump from somewhere behind towards the back, past Elid, who also reacts with surprise at the sound and turns around.
Murray's sword is drawn.
Maybe that's them.
Pitch them.
The person who assaulted me most recently.
Oh.
They will run to the sound.
Okay. So you open the back door of the church, and there is, as previously described, a small yard out back with a storage shed and things like that. There is a hatch that's been opened, and you can see a group of people climbing out of it.
Yes.
Who you recognize, the first one of, as she stands up and turns around, and you recognize an officer in the Queen's Blades named Taris Irvalo. She is a woman with medium brown, kind of olive complexion, and long braided hair. She's wearing chainmail under essentially a sort of a surcoat or I guess a long vest. And she looks up at you and says, Murray.
You made it.
We did. And she turns and starts helping some more blades. And pretty soon there's a group of about a dozen Queen's Blades who are gathered in this little lawn area.
Trifton bringing up the rear?
No. We saw the signal that all was clear and moved our boats to the shore. But there were guards who were alerted, and it seemed as though Trifton led them away. Last I saw, we were not able to assist without revealing our presence. And last I saw, Trifton was being hauled away, seemingly unconscious.
Oh.
But they left a path for us through this tunnel.
Excellent. Philip, did we discuss, or do we have a plan for what to do with these Queen's Blades that are now in the city?
Well, I think your thought was that it would be good if Diani was not being exclusively guarded by people loyal to the Cardinal.
Yeah, back
Excellent.
to the palace.
It doesn't mean nothing else can be made of this, but that was, I believe, the initial plan.
Okay. Well, we should probably head back then. If Trifton has been caught by guards, they may be checking for us soon.
Yes. we should hurry to secure the region.
Turn to the gentleman in here, Illid. Thank you so much for your time and energy. I hope you have a restful night.
Enjoy the rest of your bath.
One of you make a persuasion check. With advantage, I would say the other one of you is helping, so you can just pick who's got the better modifier.
It's not me.
I'm going to say not. I'm going to say without advantage, though, in spite of the help, because given the impression made by Trifton on Elid, it would probably initially be with disadvantage.
I see.
You are overcoming that, and you can roll.
First high
gave
pressure
a lot of
roll for
money.
this die.
You did.
That is a 13, so it'll be a 19.
Nice.
Yeah, you want me persuading people.
You are the appropriate choice. My negative one would have made it a 12.
You want me persuading.
Well,
Elid sort of shifts for a moment and then sighs. I probably know someone who can figure out where they were taken.
Oh, darling, that would be so helpful.
that would be fantastic.
Yeah.
Turn to Taurus.
You're at the palace.
Yes.
All right. If I can find something out, I'll get word to you there.
Thank you.
Now, go before you draw attention.
Yes, cheers.
And with reinforcements in tow, you race back to the royal palace. And that is where we will leave this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. If you'd like to be part of the conversation, you can let us know what you're thinking in comments. You can also find links to our Discord down below, along with links to the things done by these lovely people, as well as to our merch store and all the other various things down there. So go check them out. Push any buttons you find while you're down there. New episodes of The Queen's Blades drop on Monday. And until next time, thanks for rolling with us.